People spend time online more than ever, and every single statistic shows consistent growth that doesn't plan to slow down anytime soon. Considering that, the opportunities out there to make money online are at their highest point, and you can literally make hundreds of thousands of dollars from almost anything. I think we live in a golden era where anyone can become a millionaire as long as they dedicate themselves to something and put in the work. So in this video, I decided to give you 5 ways to make your first $100,000 online without having any money whatsoever. And I'll also show you that this is not just possible, but there are people that are making millions with all 5 of them. So without wasting more time, let's start off with the first one, and that is Fiverr. Fiverr is the world's largest marketplace for freelance services, and I decided to put it in the first spot because in order to succeed in any field, you must have some kind of skills, whether that is video editing, writing, coding, graphic design, storytelling, or whatever it is. You must be good at something, and ideally at multiple things, in order to make money online. So if you are not the type of person who feels comfortable managing a whole business, which includes marketing, building a website, putting out content constantly, dealing with shipping delays and angry customers while you are trying to grow your business, and basically do everything on your own at the beginning and eventually hire people to join you, but still managing them as well, and all other challenges that one business can have. So this is a perfect option for you, as you just have to create an account on Fiverr and start selling your service. Fiverr will give you the exposure you need to find customers, and you just have to make sure you showcase your skills in the best possible way when you are setting up your account, so you can have a fair chance to get orders on this highly competitive platform when you have a brand new account with no reviews. I know this is easier said than done, and that's why I actually made an account myself in January this year, so I can understand the platform better and see how hard it is to get started, how long it's going to take me to get my first sale with a brand new account, and what I'm going to learn through my experience so I can help you out to reach success much sooner. Essentially, I ended up making my first sale 7 months after I made my account, and honestly I was flabbergasted at how long it took me to get my first order. But I was doing many things the wrong way, and my main purpose was to identify these mistakes myself and put them into a list so I can then share them with you so you can avoid them. I made a couple of useful videos about Fiverr on this channel, and I will link them down in the description if you guys want to check them out, and I highly recommend you to check the best 10 Fiverr tips I wish I know when I started first, because I think this is the most value-packed video about Fiverr you can ever watch on YouTube for free. And you can also watch the more in-depth video about my 7-month journey to my first order on Fiverr, so I'll link it down in the description as well. But apart from that, if we go back on Fiverr, you can literally sell anything on this platform, and this is the thing I like the most. People are selling insane stuff as a service, and the best part is that people are buying them. But to be honest, if you want to build something long term and turn Fiverr into a full-time job and even earn more than your physical job, taking this opportunity seriously can give you access to the laptop lifestyle that probably many people are dreaming of. And the thing is, you don't have to be a developer or provide a service that requires very specific and hard to learn skill to be able to make 6 figures online. For example, something very simple like copywriting can make you hundreds of dollars per day, and you don't need skills for that. Now, I know many people don't feel comfortable writing, but that is just an example of something simple that doesn't require a specific skill. It is very well paid, and there is a high demand for it as well. And also, if you are more of a business person and you want to build something big, this can be ideal for you too. First, you can use Fiverr as a main source of income while you build your business, because most likely the business won't be profitable right off the bat, so you need money for living expenses and running your business. And second, you can actually turn Fiverr into a business by outsourcing your orders to someone else, and you'll just keep the difference. So let's say you offer a service for $100 and Fiverr takes 20% of that, so you'll actually end up getting $80. So all you need to do is to find someone to do it for less than $80, and the difference will be a pure profit for you. Then you'll be left with only managing the orders without doing any of the services yourself, so you can spend your time expanding your business further by providing more and more gigs, hiring good people to work for you, or maybe growing some other businesses outside of Fiverr and build a completely new income stream. And like I said, I'll show you people who are actually making millions with each of these methods. So the easiest thing we can do here is to check people like this one, who got more than 7,500 reviews, and usually 50 to 60% of the people actually leave reviews, so she got way more than 7,500 orders. Looking at her gigs and how much she charges, we can put an average price of $100 per order. Bear in mind that the prices displayed are all for the basic package, which covers very little, and most people buy standard or premium. But I'm gonna keep things on the lower end and not complicate it unnecessarily. So if we say that she got 10,000 orders so far, times 100, that's $1 million. Now this is really on the lower end and she made much more than that, but I'm just showing you proof and I don't want to be specific. So overall, Fiverr is a great great option for business and non-business oriented people, and it can be a great transition from a physical to an online job that can make you way over $100,000. Moving on to the second one on the list, and that is Shopify dropshipping. If you don't know what this is, basically this is by far the best business you can ever start, as you don't need any capital to get started, and so there is no risk to lose any money. The way it works is, you build a website on Shopify, which is not very hard to do, and there are tons of tutorials here on YouTube. Then you find a product on AliExpress that is selling very well, and you can find it for very cheap, and then you start selling it on your website like it's your own product for a much higher price. When you receive an order, the customer will pay you $30 for the product, or whatever the price you put in, and then with this $30 you can order the product from AliExpress and put the name and delivery address of your customer, and your customer gets the product without ever producing, storing, or handling the delivery yourself, and the difference in the price is essentially your profit. You can automate the whole process and find better alternatives to AliExpress to get the product for cheaper, with better quality and much faster shipping once you see your product is selling well. You don't need any money to start with, and Shopify is actually now running a brand new campaign where you can take advantage of their platform for only $1 per month for the first 3 months. Honestly, it's never been easier to start a business with the potential to grow into a multi-million-dollar company without taking a huge loan from the bank to buy inventory, build a physical store, and hire people, which is normally what traditional businesses do. You can literally set everything up within 1 day and start making money online from your laptop without risking it all. Of course, like anything else, there are not just pros, there are also cons in this business model as well, and one of them is that the quality of the products on AliExpress is far from the best, and the shipping times are not that great either. So it's very likely that you'll have a lot of complaints from your customers, and your customer service has to be on point so you don't receive a lot of chargebacks. But like I said, once you find a winning product, you can reach to a private agent that will find your product for cheaper. You'll be able to put it in a custom package and put your logo on your actual product, so everything becomes branded and immediately increases the perceived value, and your agent will use private shipping lines that will deliver your product to any spot in the world within a week or so. And with all that, you will offer an amazing experience for your customers, and you will grow as a brand exponentially. Now, in order for people to find your product in the first place, back in the day the most popular thing was to run Facebook ads to drive traffic to your store. And even though a lot of people are still doing it, with a platform like TikTok you can actually drive a ton of traffic for absolutely free. Of course, running ads will speed up the process quite a bit, but if you are tight on budget and you really want to stay on the safe side, TikTok is a great place to start, and all you need is your product, a phone, and creative mind to come up with an idea for a video that can potentially go viral. And in terms of how much you can earn, honestly, the sky is your limit. I'm gonna give you just one example here with Inspire Uplift, one of the most well-known dropshipping stores out there that is being in this business for many years now. So if we take this car retractable windshield cover for example, that they sell for $50, and we go to AliExpress and type in the search bar car retractable windshield, we can find this exact same product, so you know they are actually dropshipping it and that's not their own product. On AliExpress the price is $18.34 including shipping, so that's almost a $32 profit margin that they can use for ads to drive traffic, or just use free traffic source and keep all the profit. If I pull the similar web extension real quick, we can see that they have over 1 million monthly visitors, and from what I can see on their website, most of their products are between the $20 to $50 range, and considering that they offer thousands of products on their website, we can assume that most of the people buy more than one, so we can put an estimate average order value on the lower end around $40. The average conversion rate for a dropshipping store is between 3 to 5%, so I'm gonna use 4% for our example, and 4% of 1 million monthly visitors is 40,000 orders. So if we multiply 40,000 orders by $40 each, we get $1.6 million in sales for a month. And of course that's just the revenue and not the profit, but a 20% profit margin is pretty standard within the space, and 20% of 1.6 million is $320,000. If we multiply that by 12 months, they get close to $4 million in profit per year. Of course, this is what you can potentially make and not what you should expect in your first year of doing Shopify dropshipping. So I'm just showing you what's possible. And also, you probably know the apparel brand Gymshark. They also started with dropshipping, and now this brand is valued at over £1 billion. So I don't want to make you dream here, but you can really get to the top 10% with this business model. The third one on the list is YouTube. Like all the rest on the list, YouTube is also absolutely free, and it can get you to way over $100,000. Now, like any other business, you won't see success overnight, and you have to be very patient and consistent in order to make a living off of YouTube and eventually earn hundreds of thousands thousands and even millions per year. I have this YouTube channel for more than 1 year now and I'm not doing very well, sitting on around 3,000 subscribers at the moment, but I had to delete my first 70 videos or so because I basically messed up a bit, and you can watch my first video on the channel if you want to find out more. But my point is, look at YouTube as a long-term investment. You put a video out there and it stays on the platform forever. You might get 10 views when you upload it, or 10,000 views, but 3-4 years from now can potentially get 10 million views. And all you need to do is just upload consistently and improve the quality with every upload, even if the improvement is very minimal. Your goal is to make as many videos as you possibly can and develop your skills to make better videos. That should be your goal, not to get to 1,000 subscribers and get monetized. Because I have 3,000 and I barely make any money. I don't upload consistently because I have other businesses to manage, but the best thing about YouTube is that you get paid without selling anything. So your audience doesn't have to spend money in order to get paid. They just have to spend their time to watch your videos and respectively the ads that YouTube run on your videos.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here.
And while you can make money from your audience without them actually having to spend their money for something, you can also sell them something that will improve their life or their business, and they can save time with your product or whatever the benefit from the product is. Something that adds value to their life. If you don't have something to offer, you can use someone else's product and put your affiliate link in the description. And if they like it and purchase it using your link, you will get a small percentage of that sale. Now I say small percentage, but if you promote something for $100 and you get 20% commission, that's $20 per sale pure profit. You can have your own merch, and when you have an audience that likes you and what you are doing, you now have a community, and this community will most likely like your stuff and will support you. If you are a successful creator, you'll receive a lot of brand deals as well, and this is a very lucrative income stream. So my whole point is that YouTube can take several months to a few years until it starts to make you money, but once you figure it out and put in the work consistently, the upside potential is just ginormous. And I don't think it's necessary to show you proof that you can make millions with this method, because there are probably thousands of examples and you most likely watched the videos on some of them already. Number 4 on the list is Etsy. Etsy is a global online marketplace primarily focused on handmade and craft supplies, and it's extremely popular with over 400 million visits per month. This is an insane amount of traffic and the upside potential is huge. Now, if you're good at making handmade stuff or you have vintage items in your house, you can sell very well on this platform. However, I know that that's not the case for most of you who are watching this video, and there's actually a much easier way to make a lot of money online on this platform, and that is with something called print on demand. So apart from the handmade and craft supplies that this platform is best known for, a lot of people come for unique t-shirts as well. So you can consider every Etsy shop as a small business owner that is giving their best to make their clients happy, and they produce unique stuff that you can't find anywhere else. There are so many people that love to support small businesses, and that's one of the reasons this platform is so successful. So if I go back to what is print on demand, basically this is a very similar to dropshipping because you don't hold any inventory and you don't handle shipping or producing the products. So again, you don't have any upfront investments and there's no risk of losing money. The difference though is that you design the product the way you like, and that could be a design on a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a mug, a hat, and many more. And the product is produced when there is a demand for it, or in other words, when someone buys it. So again, you make the design and put a picture on your Etsy store, someone likes your product and buys it, you get paid, and then you pay the print on demand company to produce the product for you, and you keep the difference. The good thing is that you already have the traffic and exposure, and you just have to focus on the designing side of the business. However, the bad thing is the competition is very high, and you have to compete with very good and experienced designers. But this should not discourage you, because hard doesn't mean impossible, and you can find success in any field as long as you put in the work. Etsy is an SEO based platform, and that means people will find your products based on the keywords they search. So you have to make sure your SEO is on point, otherwise it doesn't matter how good your designs are, nobody will find them. In terms of how much money you can make with this business, Etsy actually displays the numbers for us, so we don't have to guess based on the reviews. And if you take a look at the amount of reviews and amount of sales, the reviews are only about 16% of the total sales for this shop. So if we had to do the math based on the reviews, the results will be way off. But anyway, this seller has has more than 89,000 sales so far, with an average order value of around $30. So if we multiply 89,000 by 30, we get $2,670,000 in sales. Of course, not everyone on the platform has this kind of results, but the point here is to show you what is possible and is it worth it at the end of the day. Number 5 on the list is online course. Now, I know a lot of people, when they hear online courses, they see it as a scam and they relate it to bad intentions and all that, and there is a very solid reason why they feel this way. However, online education, in my opinion, is one of the best investments you can do these days, because people compete to provide as much value as possible in their courses so they can get people to buy their course instead of someone else's. A good example of that is actually YouTube. You can learn so many different things just by watching content for free, from building a business to how to tie your tie or learning how to use specific software. Like, for me personally, the value that I got from free YouTube videos is just mind-blowing. Now imagine if you spend some money on a paid course where people go in depth in a specific topic. A lot of people realize that, and that's why they're willing to pay for these courses and invest in themselves. So if you have any skills, whatever that might be, you can actually teach people online and earn a very decent amount of money. Again, you don't need any money to start with, you just need to have a specific skill to teach others. If you have that skill, but you don't know where to start, Skillshare is a great platform for this purpose. Basically, people pay a monthly subscription to get access to all online courses on Skillshare, and you get paid from 5 to 10 cents for every minute watched on your course. So to put things into perspective, if you record 5 hours course and you get 33 people to watch the full 5 hours, that's 175 hours in total, or around 10,000 minutes watch time. So for 5-10 cents paid per minute, you will get anywhere between $500 to $1,000. And again, people are already on the platform and they pay for their subscription. You just have to produce a great course and give them a reason to watch it, and you will make money. Now, in order to build credibility in the beginning and drive traffic to your course specifically, I recommend you utilize an external traffic source for your course. The one that will give you the best results will be YouTube long-form content. But if you don't want to wait for years for the algorithm to pick up on your channel and you want to speed up the process exponentially, I recommend you to focus on short-form content, which is again absolutely free. The best thing is, you can make one piece of short-form content and upload it on 3 platforms: on YouTube Shorts, on TikTok, and on Instagram Reels. You can make 10 to 20 seconds videos that don't require any editing or special equipment or anything like that. You just turn on your phone camera and start providing value. You triple your chance for success by uploading the content on 3 different platforms, with 2 of them having a very high viral potential. This way, people can get to know you and appreciate the value you provide for free. Of course, not all of them, but a good percentage will actually want to learn more about that particular skill, and they will attend your Skillshare class. Once you build up the momentum, you will get more and more students to watch your course. But the key to each of these 5 and any other business out there is to provide quality service, content, product, or whatever that might be. The quality should be your main goal if you want to find success. You can't provide a little bit of value and the quality of your product or service to be medium and expect to have great success. Everything should be on 105%, or you're just simply not gonna make it. That's the harsh reality. And also, you can't build something with anything. That's why I started off this list with Fiverr, because this is your baseline. You must have some sort of skill in order to make money online without any initial investment. And the best thing is, you can learn that skill for free as well. If you want to become a video editor, for example, you can find multiple free courses on YouTube on how to use Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro. Things like Shopify dropshipping and YouTube require more than one skill, but they all can be learned for free as well. So the opportunities within the online space to make money are so many, and for all of them we can say that they don't work anymore, or the competition is too high already, because there are so many people that don't find success. But remember that people who fail will always be more than the people who succeed, and what separates them is hard work, consistency, and patience. You can make your first $100,000 online with many other businesses, but these are one of my top 5 picks that you can do it with literally $0. And for those of you that are still watching, I want to give you a small bonus, and that is investing. So basically, when you start making a decent profit from any of these 5 ways, ideally you would want to either reinvest the profit into the business or invest in stocks or crypto. Now, this is all about personal preference, and if you want to stay on the lower risk side, I would personally choose to invest into S&P 500 index fund and basically DCA for the next 10-20 years. And if you do this consistently, you are basically going to do much better than the 90% of the investors. The money that you make has to be used to make you more money. There's no point in stacking them under your mattress or collecting dust in the bank bank, where essentially the inflation will eat them up slowly but surely. And now what I want you to do is to pick one of these methods to make money online and go all in. Not to say, oh, I have a few $1,000s saved up, let me dig in a little bit more about investing and put them into stocks or crypto, and then create a Fiverr account and also start a YouTube channel and a dropshipping store, because these people are making millions with these businesses, so let me start all of them. No, focus on one thing until you find success and then move on to the next one to expand your income streams. If you start them all at once, you will most likely gonna fail in all of them, because you simply can't give 105% in more than one. Remember, the beginning is the hardest. Once you get the ball rolling and start to make money from one thing, you have the necessary skills and systems in place, you can start the next venture. Even though all 5 ways are completely free methods to make money online, always keep in mind that nothing comes for free in life. You have to pay either with money or your time.